So, objective is to make something like, I would say probably between, I don't really know, let's say like that. I don't really know how to put it into any particular color that might be useful enough to have on screen, but we'll simply try to make it apparent that we're trying to offer something related to what we could call, I don't know if an inspirational drawing. What? An inspirational one? Message conveying one simply. One that talks about all of the things that I haven't. Yeah, that can somehow project what I have been thinking about lately, I would say. Not because I simply wanted to paint, draw, create. I hate it. I truly hate it. And I think it is almost one of the worst things that I could try to do, simply because I know that I lack the skills to do so, and because of that same reason, I already feel like it is completely unnecessary for me to try and do so. But in the sense of trying to offer it, as it might as well be something interesting to try. So yeah, basically that I would say. So far, I don't really know that much else. I I decided to not really put that much thought behind it, as as it also has no real intention of being that deep. But at the same time, the notion of me wanting to make it good, and the notion of me wanting to make it worth, I don't know if worth watching, simply not horrible to the eyes, is very intense. So yeah, we are going to see how I can make something like that, I will say. Is this good? I think the sky doesn't have these colors, but or not at the very least mixed like this, so anyways, I don't really care. We're trying to come up with something interesting to see, something eye-catching, as they will say, not something really revelatory about anything. So yeah, it is at the end of the day the something to have it be or not be like that. I will only think probably something like over this place and leave a little bit of room for a more interesting darker color over there, I will guess. I will try to guess. Probably. I don't know. Okay. The only. Yeah, I think the only thing that I will probably do after this is to try and apply something like a clearer, yeah, a type of white that can be transparent, probably. Or that will have increased transparency for the sake of having it better, you know? Okay, let me also try to make this. And I can't, man, I can't really pin in any way particular, yeah, I can't anyways. We have this, I think a little bit of red will be interesting, something like this, probably. Is it too red? Yeah, it is too fucking red. Anyways, let me try to make it over here like this. I guess with this, it doesn't seem that bad. I will guess, I will argue. Not that, as I said before, not that I really know color composition or anything like that. I mean, in another sense, also it happens that sadly, this might as well not be the complete sky. And I will even say probably, taking into consideration the different colors that I am trying to use, for me to realize it's sooner the better, the fact that most of, I will say, something like this is what is going to be seen or more like something like this is going to be seen. And over here, obviously, but aside from that, the rest is really going to get mixed one thing with the other. So yeah, I don't know. Let me try to finish this first. I don't really know. I think this is a kind of nice sky color. That is the only thing I will say. Taking into consideration that it was completely a random the choice about this particular, not the whole scene. As I said before, sadly, I don't think it is a real color that you can see on a normal sky. This particular one, color here. Which one? Blender knife, blender pixelize, blender rake, blender smear. I will guess something like smear, probably. Let me see. If I try to smear stuff. Oh my fucking god, this is. Oh my god, this is beautiful, my man. What the fuck? What? What are you talking? What is this What? What are these tools, my man? How can you? What? 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 Wait. Let me decrease opacity. Let me see. How good is it? What? Let me increase a little bit size, something like 90, I guess. What? This is fucking amazing, my bro. This is literally what I was thinking about, something of this sort, you know? I will, yeah, this is perfect. What? This is complete perfection. My man, what a beautiful thing it is to try and draw sometimes. I guess. My man. Wow. Wow. Let me. The only kind of problem that it has is that. Let me see. Can you do it more slowly, my man? No. It seems the faster you go, the harder it smears one thing with the other. Something like that, I will argue. Yeah. Anyways, what the fuck? This is amazing. Yeah. Let me see. With this, I guess with this it is kind of enough, no? I will argue. For the sake of having different colors mix one with the other. Or something similar, you know? Let me do 120 up, yeah, 120. It is bigger. Not that much, you know? Not that much, my man. I think a problem is that I somehow thought pink was more present in the sky than what it really is, I will argue. Because it seems that even with these fading tools, it has an incredibly hard time mixing itself between the rest of the composition or something like that, I will say. But I mean, also learning stuff like this is what makes it interesting. I do not think I will in any time soon become a real artist. I know that I don't have it in me, but to simply put some time forward for it is better than to simply decide to neglect that possibility, let's say. Anyways, let's see. How can this be more mixed, my man? There is no noise tool or something like that. Let me see. What the fuck is this? A watercolor. What the fuck is watercolor, my man? What the fuck is this? No. Only this. Let me see. Watercolor, water pattern. And this is about what is this shit about, man? What I am doing with this? What the hell I am doing with this? What? I am doing something with this. I am changing. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Wait. This is great. This is great, my man. This is turning out to be greater than what I oh my god. Wait. Oh my god. This is, what the fuck is this? What the actual fuck are these tools? Incredible. What? This is beautiful, you know? It feels like out of nowhere I became capable of doing something instead of struggling with my whole fucking intention behind creating art. What's an incredible thing it is? Let me see. Can I mix a little bit more over here? Can I get inside of this? Something like that? I can. Oh my god. This is fucking amazing. This is quality content. What the fuck? What the fuck is this sky, man? I will simply leave it like this, you know? I think it is fucking horrible in a sense, but on the other side, it is fucking quality compared to what I could have ever expected to create on the whole rest of my life. This is something, really. This is something. What the fuck is this? Man. Where do I go after this? Something like, I think, okay, let me try to merge a little bit more over here, just in case. The solid colors, something like here. I think I will try to merge both of these lines or something like that. I don't know. Wait, no, it's the other side. Yes, like this. Trying to understand how smear works is kind of hard, complicated, I would say. But anyways, I mean, what means the most is to try, and probably to learn how it is that you fail at trying. I think I will keep using this a little bit. Let me see. Shut up, you fucking shithead. 100. No. We were on 80, I think, so let me go to 60, 66, 70. 70, okay. And now something like this to add a little bit more of detail towards those parts, because I think it is basically needed to have a little bit more of detail. I think, okay, yeah. What fails to be added here is the amount of noise between one thing and the other. Like, I wouldn't want it to be simply this short. I would rather have it, I don't know, be 3 or 4 times that longness, I don't know. Let me also try to create something like that over here, man. Let me make it fucking get mixed, bro. Give me a second. Okay, we're cooking. They are fucking cooking. and they cooked the best of the dishes with the least of the capacities because nobody believed that it was capable. That is why it was born. Because in the act itself of not believing, it is that one finds the biggest of the beliefs themselves, the one that drives you to see how much of a capacity you really have about creating anything. Let me take this from here. Smear my raw. Which one was smear? This water pattern? It wasn't smear, it was water pattern. Yeah. Let me get rid of everything. Okay, it should be better now, no? A little bit, a little more, a little bit. Yeah. Okay, fine. With this, I will say probably. Holy fucking god! I forgot that I had my clock over here. Wait. Let me smear this. It is too fucking noticeable here. Okay, there it is. With this, I guess we're going to try and change into something like, yeah. What are we going to do? That is the problem. Okay, I created a fucking sky. Now, the second part is the hardest one. Specific advanced, no, layers here. I don't fucking care about layers, my man. What the fuck should I try to create a layer? Don't really have any sense. There is any real motive behind creating a layer, like, yeah, no, I am no fucking professional artist. I don't care about creating a fucking layer. Fuck the layers. Let me try to do something like this. Is okay. Does this work, my man? Yeah, okay. Let me see now. I need my. I think it was this one. Let me see. This one. Yeah. What the actual fuck is happening, my man? Why did you mix? Why are colors being mixed? What the fuck? Why is it isn't the same fucking? No, what? No, I don't. What? I don't have what? I don't have fucking opacity lowered. Why are fucking colors mixing so weirdly? What the fuck? Opacity at max. What the fuck did I do with? What? What is this again? What? What? Let me see. This is darker. What? What the fuck did I do, my man? I think if I create a new layer, then yeah. Okay. What the fuck did I do just now, my man? What? What? Literally, what? But I mean, I want to use this layer. I can't. Let me make this bigger. I can't use this layer also. Okay, I can use it if I were to use something like the pen tool, but I can't use the fucking brush. What did I do, my man? The opposite? What the fuck is this? And what? What the fuck? Yeah. I don't know what the fuck did I do. I guess I destroyed the composition or something like that. What? I don't know. Anyways, we have to move into. Wait, I can use this one. This one works a little bit better. Ah, wait, no, yeah. This has a fucking problem. That is that it creates that tiny line when I don't want a fucking line like that. Uh, I could try to utilize graffiti, and the problem is I don't really like graffiti. That is why I don't use it. Let me see. Graffiti is too noticeable at 10? No. If I were to increase it at something like 30, fucking shit, 30. 40. Let me see. Hello. Okay. 40. Is it too noticeable? Is it? Yeah. No, right? It doesn't seem that noticeable so far. Let me zoom in a little bit. I mean, you can probably notice that the color isn't that strong or something like that. I will argue. Yeah, I mean, good question. Is it really damaging for everything if I were to simply have it like that? I guess, no? Let me have it at 50, 55, let's see. I mean, is there any real difference between 50 and 60? I mean, 60 is... Okay, this is 60. This is 50. Holy fuck. 55. Yeah, okay. Yeah, kind of a big difference. Anyways, yeah, I don't fucking care. Let me try to start with this once again. I was thinking about, let's try to create something resembling a mountain. That is the only problem. I don't know how to create a fucking mountain, but something resembling a mountain from here that goes to probably, let's see. It is already too fucking big. So I will say more like this big. From here to here. And I guess over here you already start to image. You get inserted over here. And now we close this. And what I can do is utilize this, I guess. In a sense, probably what should matter the most is not to have simply, not to feel the color itself, like, hello, you fucking feel. Because everything is so fucking, yeah. I can't even try to utilize the field one. I mean, I try to use it. Where did it go, my man? Let me see. Can I use it over here? Over here. Can I use it somewhere? You fucking bitch. I can't. Okay, thank you. Thank you for your time. But what is this even doing anything? I am clicking shit. Is it? What the fuck? I don't see any fucking. Anyways, I don't know. Anyways, I'm going back into this. I guess. Wait. If I want to have this, I also need to have something like a cliff, I will guess. Probably with. I don't know which color dirt is. Really is. Sorry. So what? That is what it did. Did you really have to destroy every fucking shit? Really? How many times did I click? Do I have the possibility of really salvaging what I have done? Why the fuck did you decide to do this, my man? Are you stupid? Are you fucking trolling me? Wait, what? What happened? What? Koi, what? Hello, Koi. Welcome. Thank you for the ride. And hello, everybody. We are trying to make something. We are trying to create something. We are over here trying to create a piece of art. I don't really think it is a piece of art, but anyways, I think I will need either to crash this program right now or to, yeah, I don't know. Let me see. Do I have the possibility of salvaging what I just did? Let me stop flooding this shit, my man. Uh-huh. Control 7. Yeah. It seems there is a limit to how much I can do. Yeah. It seems, it seems I fucked up. It seems I completely fucked up. Let me see. I will try my best, but I don't think I will have the possibility of doing so. Anyways, thank you for the raid. I got my head somewhere else. Thank you for the raid, Cody. Thank you. I hope everybody is having a great day, night, evening, time zone, whichever one it is. Here, as I tried to say before, we're simply creating art, quote unquote art. This is in no way a human who knows what art even should look like, as in a sense about how to create it, but we're trying our best to do so. Let me see. Can I hit enough times Control 7 so that I don't have to worry anymore about this shit? Brush. Okay. I am supposedly freehand. Supposedly this shit should be gone, no? Let me... No. It is all still green, my man. Hello? Background. I guess that is why it is important to utilize a fucking... Yeah. Ah, wait, there are still more fucking... Love. How many did I do, man? This is incredible. This is going to be a pain in the ass. Let me try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why did I fucking spam click this? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11? Is it with 11? It isn't enough yet? No, okay. 12, 13, 14, 15, 17. No? I still. I guess I fucking trolled myself or something like that. I don't know. Let me go the hard way onto everything. Huh? Also, Corey, what do you in your stream meanwhile? Because I'm going to be here for a long time trying to make this work, you know? So there is literally no worry. You can tell me. I will more than gladly hear what you have to say about it. Hello, Krita. Krita, please don't crash, Krita. I know that I fucking troll with the amount of clicking that I did, but it wasn't my intention, Krita. It wasn't my intention. Can we... Yeah, I think at this point I might as well simply try to do something else, like from the start, probably, I would guess. Edit? Can I keep removing stuff? Yeah, okay. Why did I man, this is truly an experience to fucking destroy what I just created. That is what we're doing. And the best part of this, it was looking great. It was looking fucking great. And I fucking destroyed it. Oh man. What are you going to draw? Okay, let me try to explain. Yeah, with simple colors, I am going to try and create something like over here a cliff that will be over here. I will be standing over here, looking, let's say, down there. Okay, yeah, on that side. And over here, I don't know what I am going to do so far. Like if it is going to be a city, and somehow there is going to be a Twitch, something that you can read that directly says Twitch, or if I am going to insert the colors, I don't know. But that is the plan, because I wanted to make it like that basically, and I also had a kind of an interest on trying to see how much I can do if I really try, because I never tried to create anything really artistic. So yeah, that is the whole intention of the of today's stream basically. And well, not simply to try, rather to make it, and even if it is horrible when I finish, I think at the very least having tried is better than to say that I completely failed without ever having put any effort whatsoever behind it. So yeah, basically that. Can you fucking work, my man? Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Here we fucking are. Undo. Okay, if I... Okay, yes, I am not going to touch that fucking tool anymore then, I guess. Yeah, fine. So, with this, what is this, my man? Icon size. No. Wait, give me a second. Yeah. We're incredibly lagged, it seems. Yeah. Give me a second because I almost destroyed my PC with the amount of lag that I generate there. Give it a second. Give it a second. Meanwhile, I will drink water. Okay, here we are. Fine, basically. So, well, I was over here. All the real progress I made it, like, I already created what I feel can be a good sky, let's say. Now, I think it is this color, yeah, this color. Let me see. Let me destroy once again my painting, because it is mine and I can fuck it however I want, or something like that. But yeah, hello, PC. Hello, computer. My dear computer. No, are we not working? Sorry for clicking flood once again. Yeah, we are completely lagging. That is the only thing I can say. I guess it is finished. It isn't fucking finished. Yeah, I think I can't touch that button anymore, I guess. Yeah, okay. Here we are. Where did it flood? It didn't flood anywhere? Man? Hello? Are you yeah, it is. I don't know why it is having such a hard time realizing such a simple action like flagging. Okay, there it is. Yeah, okay. Slowly but surely. Here we have it. Man. Beautiful. Quality content, basically. And I guess the question is, why did these two things not mix? Huh? My man? You're not going to mix whatsoever? What? Okay. Let me remove this and also this. Wait, which one did I try to remove? Undo, edit, undo. Okay. Okay, there it is. Now let me see. Then I can do it from the other side. There is no problem if I try to do it from the other side. Then give it a second, I guess. PC seems to be dying. or something like that. I don't know. Hello? Yeah? No? Okay. I, it is kind of a pain, to try and create something and to have to rely so much on the PC. Anyways, I mean, at this point I am literally trolling. I have no real reason to try and keep utilizing the flat fill tool when I know that it lacks every single thing. My PC, the stream, every single thing. It makes no sense to try and use it. Can I cancel the action? Did I cancel it? No, I didn't cancel that. I can't cancel actions like that. I mean, I know at the very least that when you are creating virtually, you have the possibility of not. Okay, it wasn't made. The change. PC, hello? Okay, yeah. I guess it wasn't made. I was trying to say, I know you don't have the possibility that much of really trying to change what you're creating most of the time, but, I wouldn't be angry if I didn't have to worry myself about fucking up almost. So anyways, I think the only problem that I have is I really have a bad sense of color understanding. So because of that, the different colors that I try to utilize are fucking horrible. They could be better, basically. So, yeah, I think I will do the simplest part so far. And also, well, I mean, not only that, I can't really envision how grass looks, for example. I guess I never really observed the world around me. In that sense, that is why I have a hard time viewing it in my mind. But I mean, the best kind of solution would be to try and not worry so much about it. Like different colors are parts of trying to get anywhere. So, well, I mean, also in an even deeper sense, a kind of problem that I think emerges from what I say is to create so much of there is no problem behind failing to create something. Like I I think there is not that much of a problem if we were to try and create something good, like not good, something like this, let's say. But on the other side, it is kind of a failure. I mean, and also, I am seeing why is the usage of what is it? The usage of memory. What is so high right now? Wait. Greta, are you killing my PC? Ah, wait. I might have stuff running in the background. I think that was the problem all along. That I had completely useless stuff running. Give me a second, because I am once again destroying my own PC unintentionally. Okay. Okay. Here we are. So, I mean, okay, we have that. Now we need something like, I guess it was this one, no? That I tried to utilize. Yeah, I guess I simply will have to start to try and feed everything. Yeah, I mean, this is the worst. Why do I have to do it by hand, my man? What a pain. I mean, what a what an incredibly horrible pain it is. Anyways, let me keep trying to do it. Okay, I think it is. Yeah. Oh my god, I fucked up there a little bit. Anyways, Yeah, I was going to say, I think. Oh, well, I don't know really where to start from here. Like, I will guess it shouldn't be that hard to try and fit everything with colors and such, but at the same time, simply to try and do so is kind of complicated, you know, my man. I will be happier if I didn't have to worry about it, but that is not something that I can do without any particular worry whatsoever. Mm, I mean, anyways, at the very least, I am satiating that desire of creating whatever it is, as I think it is part of the process itself to realize that most of the time there isn't that much of a necessity for creating any particular anything. Like, I will say, I mean, I don't really know why right now I really found myself so focused on this. I guess to question what are the real intentions of anybody is almost impossible. As not impossible. Like, to properly find what the response is the impossible part. Because at the end of the day, you really are also kind of dealing with the consequence of what remains after seeing that somebody might as well not even be aware about their particular intentions on anything on life, and that is why I think it is kind of hard, you know? Like, why did I mean, I understand that I might as well want to put a certain type of message forward, but not why I would in any particular way whatsoever. Holy fucking god. Can you stop falling over, clock? There it is. As I was trying to say before that. Wait. I just checked. Hello, Sketch. welcome, Sketch. Welcome. Mm, Give me a second. Over here. Yeah, I was trying to say, I think it is kind of hard because, in a sense, you also have to take into consideration that you really don't know. And even if you have all the tools possible, the other side also might as well need to know about those tools to properly utilize them. I don't really think it is possible to try and help anybody if they don't see what you're trying to do as any particular, I wouldn't say motive, rather, I don't know how to describe it, I think. But yeah, basically that. Kind of hard to properly put any particular, not simply interest, but logic behind the actions of those who realize them, you know? And I would say that is where things get kind of negative, man. But let's see, okay. I want, before trying anything else, can I try to utilize what I did before, literally, to help myself and not have to worry about it? It was this one, smear, no? Okay. 70 is fucking too big. Let's do 30, 35. Is 35 enough to solve my problems? Like, or I mean, more probably, if I were to really try it, something like grass that goes upward would be more beneficial to this. I guess. I don't know. I mean, I am literally coming up with stuff. I don't really get it. And so wait, let me check just in case. No, nothing so far. This is, yeah. I guess also when I was thinking about it, I can understand now a little bit. Not a little bit. I can completely understand in reality. Or well, I mean, yeah. it makes more sense to say, yeah, a little bit, as at the end of the day, I am not no real artist. So yeah. Yeah. Sorry for that. But I was trying to say, I guess it is more understandable now why it is so incredibly hard for anybody to try and create, or not to create, to try and, while creating art, providing comments over it, as in not having to rely on someone else. Because in that sense, it is that you also realize the biggest of the problems, that is, you really can get your mind out of what you're doing. I mean, for example, here, the only excuse that I have as to not pay attention to what I am exactly creating is, I gladly or graciously almost know what I am trying to create in particular. That is why I do not require to pay that much attention over it. Otherwise, I would be in an incredible pinch, I would say. If I have to come up with things completely unrelated to it. But I would kind of argue also that it is part of the process itself to realize it, and not simply to realize it, sorry, to see how you can work around it. I mean, I will believe something like, because you can understand that things need your utmost attention, you might as well not focus so much, or not be so hard on yourself when you're trying to create anything, as you can properly also understand that you shouldn't try to rob yourself of the possibility of creating anything for the sake of, in this case, providing any particular kind of sound entertainment, I will say. As in the end, I don't know that much, but at least from my perspective, I will really want to watch somebody simply painting. I mean, why not? Not in the sense, sorry, not in the sense of I don't have anything better to do. Simply to try to assess what they are doing from the simple possibility that is born from that, from the act of watching somebody without them providing any particular feedback behind it, is what makes it more interesting. I don't think it is necessary to put that much pressure on, even more in somebody who's trying to create anything particularly interesting, or not simply interesting. At the end of the day, everyone is trying to create something interesting. The only problem is to realize that what you're trying to create as interesting also fails to be truly, mm, to be wholly creative, because you are undermining your possibilities by over focusing on things that don't have to deal that much with the whole process itself of art. But I mean, also in that sense, probably the problem is I I try to not see myself that much in the eyes of someone who might be particularly weird, but I will try to argue that probably if it were really something that works, people would be doing it more than what is really being done nowadays. It wouldn't be such a uncommon thing to. I mean, I don't even know. On my city, at the very least, I know there is no fucking place to go and watch an artist make art. You have no way whatsoever of doing so. So if you ever had an interest on that, you will need to find an artist. You will need to also find where this artist resides, and you will need to get the permission about watching them create anything. There is almost no way to watch how an artist simply creates, whatever they want. So I guess in that sense we're kind of failing, or not failing. I am imposing my view too much. Simply not being truly capable of making it. Where the fuck is the? Okay, we're kind of simply sorry, we're simply not being capable of making it a reality, and not that we're not capable of making something good happen, rather that maybe people doesn't really have an interest over it. I mean, but yeah, I mean, at the same time, why would you have an interest if you don't even know what you might gain from doing so? Like, I will argue, why would anybody want to watch art when they don't believe that it is possible to find yourself entertained by doing so? What kind of motive would you have to spend your time in such unwisely manners? I mean, even more, if you simply have to contempt yourself with the act of observing somebody create, the notion that is also born from observing that you will need, sadly, to remain in silence, something that is, for the majority of the people, such an incredibly hard task to do. In that sense, it is that you can also see how incredibly boring it becomes and how incredibly impossible it ends up being for anybody to simply wish now out of nowhere almost, yeah, you know what, I will now, instead of getting directly entertained by my TV, by my PC, by my whatever it is, I will decide to watch an artist, and I don't even have the possibility of saying anything. I have to remain in fucking silence. Yeah, I think in that sense, it is that it gets incredibly hard. But I will simply, okay, to not simply discredit all of what I tried to argue before, maybe the possibility of trying and seeing how much it can be done, like, people might enjoy it. Or if you were to try and I think the problem also has to deal with maybe you haven't really taught people how to do things like this. So first you will need to take upon the challenge of trying to tell people how it is that they can enjoy such an act, and after that you can start to see how it is that they can somehow find themselves interested in whatever it is that you're creating and blah blah blah. But maybe I think they will end up finding stuff that is interesting because of that. Because in general, the concept itself was you can observe somebody create something in silence. And you can even more observe whatever it is that they are creating without affecting what they are creating. And by simply doing so, it is that you can also acknowledge what they are doing a little bit more. As in, the art itself needs to be observed most of the time from a place of simple interest, not from a place of, okay, what is being created might as well be the most interesting, the most compelling, the least compelling art piece that I have ever observed. The base one, the worst one, it simply needs to be observed. And afterwards, everything else needs to be inferred. As in, you really don't get that much out of criticizing something that you haven't seen how it was made. I will kind of add to that maybe trying to give the possibility of observing not simply how it is created, but also what errors are fixed in even more, what the different types of error end up getting fixed by the artist in themselves. It is that you can also see how you might as well keep interacting, or what, not keep interacting, sorry, keep learning from what you are trying to observe in any way whatsoever. So I don't know. I think the possibility is there. The problem is trying to take advantage of that. As in, how would you even encourage people to do so? Like, simply say, this is going to be interesting, you have to try that. I don't think it is going to work. Like, kind of a good question, my man. How would you even get anybody motivated enough to do so? Yeah, I don't think it is that possible. At least so far right now. Maybe in a different, almost reality, maybe. But nowadays, yeah, kind of impossible to do so. I mean, my man, you first and foremost kind of need to tell people that what they are interested in is the wrong thing. How the fuck do you do that? And even more, who you are to say that. But I mean, also, I don't know. The possibility itself of creating anything is by itself interesting. Maybe, okay, let's say like this. In that way, you can also learn from the process of how different artists do what they do without you having to worry on the sense of needing or not to provide any particular type of comment, as it is kind of implied that you literally are only going to observe. And because you're only going to observe, anything else outside of observing, not that it shouldn't be needed, but rather that it plays no role whatsoever on the creation of that piece, let's say like that. And because of that reason, even more, it is that you can simply focus on observing. And I would kind of argue something like probably even more to learn about the different parts of something and to observe how it is that it is made allows you to extract from it, let's say, different lessons, as in, I mean, probably, okay. A possible problem that might exist from there is to see that people might as well not have any particular intention whatsoever about learning from a process in which they have no intentions of being themselves part of, or not that they simply don't want to participate in the creation of a piece, rather that they don't have any creative endeavor going for themselves, let's say like that. So if that happens, then how you can make them at that point get motivated? I think that is the second different question that needs to be made for the sake of trying to find a proper solution. As in the end, probably you also even more might want to give them a solution for it. I don't think it is proper to simply say, okay, if you have an interest, you will be in this place and you will find yourself interested on that. If you don't have it, go fuck yourself. It makes literal no sense to deprive people of the possibility of truly creating whatever it is that they want. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, also, in that sense, it is something that I still don't get. I mean, and I am not only talking about this, but rather in general. Why is supposedly creativity something that is limited, or that some people have and some others don't, in the sense of you can not have creativity? Shouldn't it be more like a thing born from the capacities of somebody about being creative? I don't believe that somebody can't, with enough practice, envision different things and so on and so forth. I would even say it is kind of a lie, that you can't be creative in any way. What? Who are we to judge how other people can be creative? What matters is simply trying to allow them to be fucking creative, my man? I don't think it is necessary to slander anyone with the tag of, okay, you're not creative. What? I don't think creativity is something that you have or you don't, and if you don't, for you. Rather, I will see it as I I think everybody should, not should, everybody has a little bit of of it inside of them. Some people capitalize on that tiny, make it incredibly big, and allow that particular side of them to get wilder and wilder through life, let's say. But the rest doesn't really pay attention to what they might be capable of doing. Because, okay, let's say like this. It comes from a whole side of education, as in, why would you think that being creative is necessary for you? What particular motivation might be behind your creativity is kind of a different question that needs to be applied here. As also, what the fuck I am doing? I have been incredibly lying everything so far, and I don't know how. Twitch. Okay, let's give it a second so that we are not anymore that much lag. Lagged overall. Also, let me drink water. Okay, where the fuck I was? Okay. How's this going? I think it doesn't look that bad. It could look better, but anyways, I don't really care that much anymore. Wait, no, yeah, I do. Let me fix this. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I think now if I try to add more, I might as well find myself dealing with the problem of I ended up buying so much more that because of that particular reason, now it looks as fucking horrible. So yeah, let me try to fix this like with a not so confined fucking cliff, or not so weird lines of a cliff. Let me. Okay, yeah. Manuel, as I was trying to say also before, a proper solution might come from the side of showing somebody how being creative is beneficial for them in a whole sense of almost everything, I will argue. And also, wait, fucking shit. Get rounded, my bro. 0, okay. 30? How much is 30? And also, wait, I don't think I can use even these colors, right? Let me see. I can? No, yeah, they are completely fucked up. Yeah, I don't know what I did, but they are so fucked up. What the hell did I do with this, man? Why is this brush acting like this? The opacity isn't even changed. I don't know why it decided to not work. And I won't even try to change planes or anything like that. I mean, let me see. If I lower opacity, yeah, it seems an opacity problem. I don't know. Give me a second. Anyways, okay, yeah. As I said, give me a second. We need to transition over here. I want to open the actual potato, not this one, the real one, the real, oh, well, not the real, the latest one, sorry. New, no, open, I said, open here, this one. Did I open it inside of this? No, right? No, right? Grita, my brother, don't crash. Grita, don't crash, man. Oh, man. Okay, there it is. Here. Where I was? Okay. Transition. So far as I was trying to say is a proper way to in which we might have the possibility of solving that is trying to give people the reason to be creative. I mean, sadly, not sadly, sadly maybe, I think we don't really have the shown others why it is necessary to have creativity, as in a very general way. You really don't comprehend why having any type of creativity whatsoever might benefit you in anything that you try to go for. Us, yeah, I mean, as in general, we really don't have that much of a highly educative society. As in, because you ended up being creative, you now have all, all these different tools at the, yeah, on your hands to utilize. Hey, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Why I can't draw? Grita, what the fuck is happening? Okay. So I was trying to say, sorry. I mean, even more sadly, it doesn't even happen that in general we're showing to others what creativity itself does. Mm, I would even argue probably to the whole brain. I mean, being as direct as possible with that will be the best way, no? As in, you can start to see and you can start to comprehend why creativity is important when you have the real consequences of not being creative displayed to you, like by observing that by not having creativity you might as well lose or yeah, get out lose on what is the word to say that you end up not having the possibility of experiencing those things, losing on, I don't know, basically that you can't experience things if you're not creative in a different way than simply being intelligent or stuff like that works. Not because creativity means that out of nowhere you are now capable of, let's say, how to say it, I think. Creativity doesn't have to deal with changing the world around you. It simply has to deal with the fact of you observing things from a different perspective in a less harsh way. Because sadly, creativity gets most of the time portrayed as a thing that has to deal somehow with only portraying, for example, things differently or more. Well, no, I think it can even be applied here by having the possibility of portraying things more deeply in different ways, in a better way, not only artistically, as in, let's say, for example, what we are seeing here is only a projection, bro. I can't fucking pronounce words and I am getting kind of angry lately about it. Projection about what I portrayed in my mind, yeah, but it isn't even close to being really good or really similar to what I portrayed because what one is capable of portraying is incredibly different to the reality that ends up being born from that particular portrayal. As I guess almost everybody, sadly, has to deal with first and foremost the notion that you are not really going to be good at putting it into any particular really observable thing, but rather you will need to spend, or well, maybe that is also another thing. We might as well not even realize that you need to spend hours upon hours upon hours if you want to portray properly what you're observing in the space of your mind, let's say. Because of that, it is that we end up struggling so much. And because of that, it is that we end up believing art is impossible, when in reality it is only another one of those skills in life that you can pick up. The act itself of being creative might as well also have to deal with properly developing those tools for which you spend years and with which you can, in this particular case, as I was trying to say before, creativeness doesn't really have to deal with only out of nowhere seeing more things in your head. Or well, maybe it does. That is the problem in this case. Mm, I don't really have the possibility of observing what others see and don't see. I can only talk from my experience, and because of that, I have to believe that people might not see as much as I do in some places, in some other places, you know? So, because of that, I also have to, for example, now believe that I fucking opened the wrong one. Give me a second. Give me a fucking second. I that happened because I decided to do open recent, and I don't know why the most recent one isn't the really recent one. Light shot and where are you, Madro? Ah, wait, here. Okay, this one is the most recent one, no? Let's see. PC. Okay, yeah. Mini stroke to Krita. Also, let me drink water meanwhile. Krita, what the fuck is going on? Do you want to not crash? Okay, thank you. I will have to check if we are still on, if we didn't crash, if we are alive. Man, how much I fucking hate Krita. Okay, here we are. Wait, because now it is deciding to lag my whole PC. Oh my god. This is a painful experience. Anyways, there it is. I wanted these shadows. Give me this one. I think it should be. Let me see. What the fuck? Okay, there it is. Yeah, they are the same color, you know? They are the same color. I kind of knew it, but just in case I wanted to be sure. Anyways, I was trying to do something like. Okay, give me. I think. How could I try to do it, man? I want to simply add some color, like, without adding directly. I think I have a way to do it. Okay, anyways. Now, meanwhile, let me try to remember where they left, because I completely lost my point, or the point that I was trying to make in the process of having to change and having to go from one place to the other, with fucking Greta deciding in the middle also. Yeah. Okay. I think, well, if it is a shadow that shows potato looking over there, we can make it a little bit bigger. Let me make it this big. This should be fine, no? Yeah, I would guess this is fine. And now something like. Yeah, I can't. I was, as I said, I was trying to remember where they left. I can't. So let me try to come up with something else. Not something else. Rather, try to continue based on the real last memory that I have about it. Like, I think part of the process of learning about creativity comes from doing anything creative yourself. As in, sadly, how the fuck? We are not that much creative without any real prompt in our lives, let's say. And because of that, it ends up being an incredibly hard task to try and engage in anything particularly creative when you don't have that particular drive or interest on doing so, made present by others. So, by trying to make a society in which creativity gets more predicated, I would argue, we might as well have a better time at facing such types of problems. I will also try to argue. Because, in a sense, the simple act of being more creative, yeah, all of this I know I already said about because you're more creative, you can also see and you can also experience different things in life. But a real way to say it will be kind of when you're creative, you can also solve problems better. And not simply you can solve them better, you can solve them so incredibly easy that you might as well not even be the same guy who was trying to solve them before, as one would say. Not because you really are not the same, but rather because those problems end up being so incredibly easy for you to comprehend now that you don't have to face them, or not to face them, you don't have to deal with the side of you that dies a little when a problem really is big and when a problem really is impossible to solve, as it tends to happen, I will say, with those truly hard ones. So yeah, I mean, by simply giving people real motives as to why being creative is good, it is that you can also tell them why by doing so they can get anywhere, no? So I don't really know, my man. I will kind of argue that, or in that same sense also, I will kind of argue that trying to show people how different creative, yeah, basically examples, how somebody who is creative can deal with those same problems that you might as well be facing in your life, no? Because it is one simple thing to hear from somebody that might as well not have to deal with your problems, but when you find that those who are trying to teach you something really deal with what you say you are dealing and really are inside of the places that you say you are too, it is in those moments that you can really value if what they're saying is true or not, and not be so incredibly worried about it as it will end up happening with somebody who has to believe or to take at granted what others are saying. But I mean, in this case, I will argue the problem is which kind of examples area they need. What the fuck? Didn't I change the color? Didn't I fucking change the color, my man? I guess not, LMAO. Which kinds of examples would every single one need? Because I wouldn't believe that somebody is going to be as equally happy as they are with an example of, I don't know, not negative things on one side, while on the other, somebody might go completely crazy if they have to deal with a completely direct example that reflects also their lives, let's say. Not because their lives aren't good examples by themselves, but rather because, let's say like this, who would really want to get cut out so much? Wait, okay, I think, okay. How do I want to progress with this? I think, can I leave it like this? Do you really notice if it is too horrible? I mean, I wanted to add an outline to all of this potato, let's say, or yet to be a potato me, no? But the problem is, you also see some places in which it is incredibly horrible, and some places in which the color wasn't really placed properly, or not properly, rather truly as it should have been placed. Because sadly, I lack such capacities that I can place full pixels or complete in detail pixels wherever I want. But yeah, as I was trying to say, meanwhile, okay, I will say that probably the capacity of showing others those things is the best way to go around it. Because not addressing it might as well not get us anywhere. I don't think it is necessarily useful to act as if out of nowhere you really didn't live in those same worlds. Because I mean, at the end of the day, my man, you end up always not simply as in always, but rather you end up noticing if when somebody is telling you something, they are coming from a place of understanding or not. Not everybody as equally as others, but even if you're not actively searching for it, something inside of you activates, let's say, and somebody inside of you ends up showing you if what they're saying is really like that or not, and if they are really trying to get you or give you something good or not, you know? And because of that same particular reason, it is that you can even more also try to assess, and in that sense, yeah, if what they are telling you might as well be potentially good or potentially bad. Because why would you take somebody that comes from a real place of not understanding, no? And because of that, you can also examine and take into account if what they are trying to tell you plays a role or not in, well, not that simply plays a role, rather can be utilized or not in your life. Understandable, no? I mean, wait, are those fucking lips too tiny? Yeah, they are too tiny. Let me. I think I think the shape was kind of nice, but I would argue something like this probably. Something like this, or something like this. Yeah. Yeah. It is going to be an incredibly hard fucking piece to pull off this shit. Why did I decide to do the hardest shit instead of requesting somebody else to do it? I will want a better excuse, but I know that the reality is because I am fucking crazy. And I hate copyright. Sorry for that. Oh man, oh, I would have to. Oh my god, okay. Let us get into the deep part of feeling each fucking pixel while I talk about what I was trying to say before. Well, I mean, most of the time also, I will argue, or I will try to say, the beauty itself that is to realize if when somebody is trying to be helpful to you, how much they really went through those same problems. Not because there is a desire inside of you or of saying, oh, but you really suffered like me, you really were in the same place as me. Did you okay? I will argue that probably those who are depressed, what did I say? Those who are depressed enough and come from a place of did you really want to suicide as much as I did, but rather as from a side of do you really be are trying to make me believe that you out of nowhere, whoever you are, can try to teach me something that might as well make me not see myself as less valuable because everybody else has already fucking failed at that, you know? And I do not even want to deal with such kind of pettiness that gets created from us. Yeah, basically from a fake side of interest. Why would I even try to take your particular point into consideration when I have already seen that everybody else is literally like that? doesn't really bring anything useful to me, doesn't even understand where I am coming from. Not because I am wow, wow, I am so different. No, you fucking stupid. It happens that I sadly have to deal with so many things. I realize in so many ways how incredibly useless I am that I can't believe you, my man. You really don't seem to be capable of giving me real proofs about what you're trying to predicate, let's say, no? And in that same sense, it simply gets transported into this particular example. You can't try to give somebody else hopes that being creative is going to be beneficial or not if they don't even see it as a real. And it's even more if you don't have the capacity of showing them why doing so would bring them in particular any real benefit or not. But the question lies in this case in how can you try to do such thing and not fail? Like, what is the point in trying if you haven't experienced those things? Because I will argue, not that I will argue as in we don't know, the opposite. There are real examples of people who is incredibly talented at being creative, who I think a proper response will be because they have been exerting their different creativeness since they were too young, or yeah, too young to really be conscious about it. Now they don't realize that their particular creativeness was really cultivated from a fucking long time, and because of that, they believe that they don't have the capacity of telling others how they can be also creative. Because of that same reason, also, I don't know what is saying. Sorry, Vita, for not watching the chat. Hello, hello. Incredibly sorry. Sorry. Incredibly sorry. Fuck. Yeah. At the very least, there was a warning. So you got to warn about it. Uh-huh. But yeah, sorry. So far we're doing fine. It is kind of late, so I might as well don't go that much long. But here we are, making a piece, making a little potato. Basic, Krita, what the fuck did I don't know. There it is. But yeah, basically that. We are doing very fine, Krita. Krita? Vita. Sorry for not reading it in time. But I don't know. I I kind of have a hard time moving between the window and the chat because I forgot to charge my phone earlier, and because of that, now we have to deal with the consequence of me not really being capable of paying full attention to it. At the very least, I have alerts set up so that I knew when we had a raid from Cody. Also, it is incredibly late, yeah, but what counts is the idea behind it. I am truly sorry, Cody. I love you. I didn't mean to forget about it, but there it is. Haha! I forgot to add the slash. I failed. I failed terribly. There it is. There it is. I was going to say, yeah, that basically Cody is a nice guy. He's an interesting guy. He's trying to do stuff. He's also a cat, so cat, cat, yeah, cat. But yeah, he's very interesting, I would say. Yeah, interesting stuff basically. And well, sorry, as I was trying to say, sorry for not doing it earlier. I noticed, I think, when I read the chat last time, but I still didn't do it. I don't know why. I think I fucked it up over here a little bit. Yeah, I am fucking up. Stop. Like this. And let me also add it. Holy. Can we get this shit properly? Man. Okay, there it is. So, well, continuing with my point, anyways. The problem with those people, what I was trying to say is, because they are doing their stuff since they are so young, they don't really realize that it was, as it is almost with anybody, it was cultivated. And because you can't realize how much of an artistical talent you have since you were a kid, because you have been practicing it, and because you have been spending hours upon hours of making it be worth, you don't have the possibility of giving, in that sense, the I will utilize slang as in the vibe check, to pass the vibe check of somebody who says, but can you really give me an example that reflects what I am talking about? Or are you coming up with complete bullshit that has nothing to do with me? In that case, I guess the proper interest shown in real ways is what ends up being valuable. Because you really don't have the capacity, let's say, of in any other way doing such things, you know? And sadly, I will say not that you can't, but rather that you won't have the possibility of showing. Kind of interesting to say it. Is it real that you don't have the capacity of showing anybody if you are interested on their stuff or not? Because I wouldn't believe it as such, but rather that you kind of have to deal with the. Let me go to the other fucking side, my man. Yeah. You have to deal with the consequence of them also having to realize that you, in a sense, come from a real place of not importance. What is the word? Desire to help, let's say. And because you want to really help, it is that you also are dealing with the consequence itself of not having the proper ways. I don't know if it is ways to connect simply, or just ways in which you can provide them those examples that otherwise will give you the real allowance to say, yeah, I come from a place of interest and I come from a real place in which what I want to do is born for the sake of helping you, my friends. It is in that sense that I mean, okay, what I am saying is interesting, but how the fuck can that be applied? An example? Can I really give an example of that? I mean, well, I mean, a good example is always therapy itself. You really don't have the capacity of talking about therapy, or not that you don't have the capacity. Somebody who goes to therapy doesn't have the real capacity of showing to others how much good capacity, what capacity therapy does to them, because the rest, sorry, doesn't really have also the chance of experiencing something like that, while you, who goes there, has that particular capacity of telling others how incredibly fun it feels, and you might as well try to act from a place of simple interest, no? So by doing so, you end up proving to others that even if you can't be completely coming from a side of knowing, because, for example, you might as well not have the possibility of helping somebody who is, let's say, okay, if you're dealing with depression, you probably can't help to guide somebody towards therapy with an example that is born from your utmost interest by showing them how great it is to do so or to go there, simply based on on your experience, to someone who has to deal, for example, with I wouldn't say a more real problem, but rather a different problem, like for example, having manic episodes, something that has almost nothing to do with you, and that in almost all senses, literally can't yeah, might as well. Let's say for this same example, that can't happen to you. You can really give them somebody, yeah, you can give to that somebody a real example because you don't deal with those problems. And because even more, you don't live in that reality in which such a thing happens to you. So you end up simply having to observe how you might as well try to do, in this case, this type of thing, and truly show them and allow them to see, to perceive that, okay, I, although I don't know how it feels, I can truly tell you that you might as well find something interesting doing so and going there and putting yourself through the whole process of trying to observe how it feels. Because wait, did I add the fucking upper lines here? No, I simply added those. Let me remove this one. Okay, you might simply have the capacity of telling them how much it can help anybody. In the particular case of, let's say, you can project into them the importance of taking, in this case, help from that side, because you also know that although you are both not living even close to the same reality, both of you are still humans in the deepest sense of the word, let's say. And because of that, you can also see in some ways how, once again, accepting that although it doesn't have to deal with both of you, the different tools that might be given to you can be truly helpful to whoever it is. And in this particular notion also, sadly it happens that you need to be articulate enough to do so, sadly. Because if not, you will have to also bear with the consequence of trying to encourage somebody and maybe even doing so, but sadly giving them hopes of something that wasn't real, let's say. So yeah, I don't know. I will argue that overall, even more going back to this particular example, in the case of creativity, the whole criteria applied to how you can provide to whoever an interest about being truly creative or not needs also to contain a side of, or a doses of those, sorry. Wait, how the fuck do I make the eyes? I didn't have that much problem about making the mouth. How the fuck do I make the eyes? On an inclination, my man? Okay, let's do this. Let me create this. And let me, okay. I think it is a little bit of cheating, you know, because, yeah, I don't fucking care. It is my fucking creation. I fuck it however I want. Like this and like this. And opacity. Can you fucking opacity properties? Properties? Properties. Opacity. Lower it around. I didn't have to go over here. You fucking shithead. Opacity. 40. Okay, take this. So as I was trying to say before, observing that I didn't have that much of an easy time creating the eyes, probably you also have to deal with the consequence of having to become articulate enough to the degree to which you can give anybody a real, what the fuck? I am using the line, a real possibility about understanding those things. But I mean, kind of the opposite of negative. You also become articulate, and now, because of that, you also end up seeing the fucking wrong button. You also end up having the possibility of observing how much of a beautiful thing it is to utilize these particular tools that are born from becoming yourself articulate, utilize on the different sides of the world. Like, for example, let's say you not having to deal so much with anything related to the sadness itself that is created when you have to deal with a problem, but you can't explain it to others. Because articulation itself doesn't simply apply to how you can give others an explanation about something that they should understand as in, let's say, a good thing, but also, and even more in this case, an explanation that is used for the sake of showing them why they might as well develop an interest on this particular new idea that you are trying to give them, let's say. So yeah, I guess in that sense, becoming articulate might be a good thing, or not, I guess, and not a good thing, literally an important part of the process, a completely necessary part of the process. Because if not, how you can interact with anybody in that way, let's say. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I will say overall, the whole problem, is it a problem? The whole thing that is to have to content yourself with, how the fuck do I delete this? Take this. They are removed? Take this. And the whole side of you having to interact with others and having to show them your creativity also kind of speaks out your different capacities, as in, do you really have a wish about doing so? I mean, overall, I guess it always has to deal with, like, if you comprehend the consequences of not to do being creative enough, you can also show anybody else what would be necessary, because you can also, not that you can, you already grasp them yourself. And because of all of those things, now, yeah, you can even more properly try to explain to anybody why they might as well try to work on this. And yeah, I mean, basically that. Basically. Not that much of a complex thing. But yeah, I don't know. I think that is almost all that I can say about this particular topic so far. I haven't really thought that deep about it. I mean, maybe a little bit more than what I expected, at least, because I didn't check, but let me see. Give me a second, that I want to finish this. Okay. Yeah, I have been ranting about it for the last almost 2 hours. So yeah, at the very least, I put a little bit of brain power onto it. Not that much, but a little bit. So yeah, I guess the real question ends up being, how can anybody find themselves interested in being creative? Going back to literally the feasting, or more like a real response, because I didn't ever fucking address it. Like, yeah, I don't know. I fail as always on doing the most important part of my one and only fucking show. So yeah, give me a second, because I want to measure how much should I make it bigger. If 20 is enough, no. 26 is enough. 26 should be enough, no? Yeah, I think it kind of fails. Ah, wait, it is too much in the middle. That is the problem. That is the problem. That is. Let me make it over here. Why do you fucking... Why is there more pink over here than what it is white? What? Anyways. Fucking... What the fuck is this, Grita? What the fuck is this tool, Grita? Okay, anyways, I think like that it works. Okay, now let me copy this, and I guess the whole inclination of this is what will end up giving it a real sense of direction. But I mean, I can't really. What the fuck? I didn't copy it. I didn't copy the color. I didn't. Let me. Okay. This is fucking horrible. Anyways, at the very least, it is there. So. Okay, yeah. You can kind of see that it is potato and not something else. So, no, wait. It is boiled potato. It doesn't have the fucking bald, not boiled, bald potato. It doesn't have the eyebrows. Give it a second. Ah, wait, I also forgot about this so incredibly necessary line. This one that is 2 pixels deep. Amazing line. The most necessary line. I don't even know what the fuck it means. There it is. And now I also need to add 3 hits like this. I think it was like this. Oh, wait. Did I add something else? No. I mean, I could add this detail. I don't fucking care. Now for real, black. Where? Which one? This is black. 3. Let's go with the 3. Anyways, as I was trying to say, I guess after this, now for real, I don't really have that much more to do. So, also because it is fucking late, I mean, I quote unquote got inspired to start with this. More than anything else, it was because I was sad that I hadn't streamed so far. And I mean, it was a kind of combination around different things, you know? Not only that, but also realizing that I had been thinking about finally putting together something minimally similar, or minimally similar to what? What the fuck I am trying to say? Minimally new, you know? And by doing so, it also happens that I have to create, in this case, I think, at least a piece of art. Because sadly, I don't think that there is something that shouldn't be shown based on fan art, but I don't know. I truly have a hard time believing in the good side of the humanity. That's why I decide to, when it comes to stuff that I will utilize for a long time, I decide to do it myself, you know? So yeah, basically dealing with the brainworms. In this case, creating some art for the sake of dealing with them. And well, after that, I don't know how much more it will take me. I will be grinding this shit tomorrow. Yeah, trying to finish this and to put it all together so that I can make the new, basically all of this piece in which I only am myself present right now, and in which we still need to have a city, and in which we still need to have a place to call Twitch, is made for the sake of creating one fucking thread on Twitter. So yeah, I don't know. So far, let me fucking transition. Let me drink some water also. Thank you. Well, with that, we can properly say that so far we're done. I don't even know what the fuck did I say, but happily enough, I talk about something which I will have to think about when I get into bed in the next 5 or 10 minutes. Because yeah, this is basically done. That is what I wanted to really say. Sadly, I will have to save this. And I guess I will save it as a Carita file for the sake of not losing any fucking quality. Because if I were to do so, I will get incredibly angry. Projects. Yeah. Do we have it saved now, Carita? Are you saving it? Yeah. Okay. Wait. PC don't crash. PC don't crash. Don't crash, my brother. Don't crash. Don't crash, Carita. 60%. It got no. Okay. 90%. Okay, thank you, Grita. Oh man. Well, so I was saying, yeah. So far we're done. Tomorrow I will try to finish this. I will try. I don't think I will do, but I will try my best. Anyways, aside from that, yeah, I kind of fucking killed the bitrate with the amount of lag that all of this has. We are. How far are we right now? We should be kind of in probably 1 or 2 minutes behind the bitrate, based on the amount of lag that I put on the whole PC. Sorry for that. But anyways, I guess as always, we will try to see if we can raid somebody before leaving. Because it is also part of this to not be such so negative and not raid anybody. You know? Let me see. But anyways, as always, I didn't even make any particular notice, any particular video. Any video? What? Video? Video? Any particular. What the fuck happened to Jul? Why is he. What the fuck? I want to see that. Yeah. I want to see what happened here, my man. What happened on this place? I want to go here. I want to go as soon as possible. So, yeah. I didn't make any notice, so incredibly thankful and even more for this completely random thing that happened out of nowhere. Thanks for being here, thanks for watching, for lurking, for watching the world, for every single part of this. It was completely unintentional of me to stream today. I was even thinking that I wasn't even going to stream somehow. So yeah, very crazy. Anyways, now what we are going to do is to raid Chul, who is streaming art, who is creating as I was going to say as equally. No, he is incredibly more capable of doing anything art related than me. So yeah, we are going there. As I was trying to say, thanks for being here, thanks for watching, thanks for lurking, thanks for watching the world, thanks for every single part of this. Thanks in particular to Cody, Subdued and Cody, to Skitch and to Vita for being here, and even more Cody for also for the raid. So yeah, as always, please remember to stay safe, remember to be happy, to stay hydrated, to rest, as I am going to do in my case. Yeah, people. Whenever it happens. Now we are happily bringing this to a closure, and whenever we can, we're going to get back here. But if it doesn't happen at the very least, we are right now present, capable of enjoying this. Yeah, thanks for everything. Remember to stay safe. And now, Red, who GM doing art. Goodbye, everybody. Stay safe. Now for real raid.